Going into this, I was trying to make sure my hopes wouldn't go up. We've all had those moments where something we love gets picked up by a studio and it seems like it would make an excellent movie, only to have those hopes and dreams crushed. So, yeah, a live action film based off a Pokemon title? No way. They're gonna put the least amount of effort into this, throw it out there to make a quick buck off of nostalgic millennials and children, and that'll be it. I am so glad my cynical side was proven wrong. Detective Pikachu is one of those spin-off titles in the Pokemon franchise. It's more of an experimental game compared to the main series because it's considered an adventure game rather than an RPG. The player comes across a Pikachu that knows how to talk, and the two solve mysteries around the city. It's kind of an odd choice for this particular game to be the first live-action attempt by an American studio, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense, considering this is a self-contained story that doesn't rely on having to know any of the classic human characters like Ash and his many companions. The film adaptation of Detective Pikachu follows Tim, the son of a big-time detective and member of the Rhyme City Police Department named Harry. After hearing the news that his father has perished in a car accident, Tim heads off to the big city to say his goodbyes. Upon arriving at his late father's apartment, he comes across a very special Pikachu, who he can not only understand, but is suffering from amnesia and is determined to solve the case that Harry was following. So the main thing folks are talking about with this film is the praise of the visual designs of the Pokemon, which I agree with 100%. This film is a great example of taking something that started out as a 2D cartoon and expanded into the 3D live-action environments. Even Mr. Mime is very cleverly designed, with his textures resembling dodgeballs rather than flesh. Because of this, the world practically lights up once you go into the city and see it littered with Pokemon. Nothing in here looks unappealing. It all looks and feels like an organic world, which, as a Pokemon fan from its initial release in the United States, has always been one of the most appealing things about the franchise. Everyone that is or was into Pokemon liked to imagine themselves in this universe and living with their Pokemon friends, riding them to work, playing with them outside, sitting with them in coffee shops. Half the fun is watching the backgrounds and seeing people do just that. As for the characters, Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu and Justice Smith as Tim Goodman have amazing chemistry in this. Everything in their dialogue feels organic as they bounce off each other perfectly, with Reynolds playing as this enthusiastic yet sometimes childish detective, and Justice playing the straight man that wants nothing to do other than go home and back to a normal life. It's a lot of fun seeing their friendship begin to bloom and grow as they put the pieces of this puzzle together. It will definitely be the main source of amusement for any parents going into this film that aren't already fans of the Pokemon franchise. Along with that, you get some really good humor that ranges from quick little quips to dark humor and some really good riffs on each other. And yeah, there's about 2 toilet humor jokes, but honestly, I've seen worse. It wasn't enough to ruin the movie for me. So, yeah, the main thing folks have been commenting on with this film as a turnoff was the quote-unquote basic plot. And while I can see where they're coming from, I have to disagree. This isn't supposed to be a high-end detective film. It's still a family film at its core, like Zootopia, The Great Mouse Detective, or Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So you're going to get a mystery that's pretty easy to figure out. Think of it on the same level as an episode of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Honestly, it didn't bother me at all. It just means that this is a good introduction to detective movies for kids. Pokemon Detective Pikachu is a fun video game movie for fans of Pokemon young and old. Kids will enjoy solving the mystery of Rhyme City, older fans will love the performances, and everyone will love immersing themselves in a colorful, bright Pokemon world. Now I want to see someone try and bank off this success by adapting Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Anybody? Huh? Oh well, 4 out of 5 dancing Pikachus.